Florida high schoolers, particularly those of you at choice schools and private schools, what do you do when your guidance counselor or school counselor or whatever tells you that you can't dual enroll or we don't do that here? I just wanted to address this because there was somebody in my live last night who was saying that his school wouldn't allow dual enrollment. He went to a private school. And the reality is you're allowed to dual enroll. You need a 3.0, you need a concordant score. And I know some of the places say you need a letter from a guidance counselor, but then when you go to sign up, it just seems like you can just sign up. So I don't know what's up with that, but I would beg forgiveness rather than ask permission. I would just sign up. Look, your school may feel like, oh, we don't do dual enrollment because we want you applying to out of state or T20. We do mainly AP, whatever. That's fine. Maybe they do have some success with that, but that's not for every student. And it's good to hedge your bets. So dual enrolling can allow you to turn all the APs that you're getting, or I suppose IB or ACE is a possibility too at some of the choice schools, into an AA really quickly. And I've made videos about this. You only need 15 credits taken at the school to turn it into an AA. And you can do up to 11 credits after graduation. So you could essentially do like 6 credits in the spring, pay for them because you're already taking 7 classes, and then 9 in the summer, and be good to go, have your AA by the time that you go to the school. And why does it matter? Well, if you want to go to UF, having the AA, first of all, is just beneficial, period, because there's that Board of Governors 6.005 rule. Certainly not a guaranteed admission, but it doesn't hurt. And then there's also the situation where they have that PACE program that you could end up put into where they want you to, get the 60 credits before you're taking classes on campus or whatever it is. I just made a video about this morning. It just makes you overall a better candidate. You're packaging yourself like, hey, I have this AA, I've done the work here. My credits have been evaluated. I went ahead and took the 15 credits. I got this degree, and now all of my 36 gen ed credits at your school are met, because once you have an AA, all 36 of your gen ed credits at any Florida university are considered completed. So you are essentially telling them you're not going to clog up their gen ed classes and that you can hit the ground running. Now, you may still need to take some lower division requirements, and they may want you to take some of those requirements prior to even admitting you under BOG 6.005. I know maybe UF does that. I'm not 100% sure, though. Just because I think that they're essentially looking at you as if you were a transfer, even though you are not, your first time in college. But having that AA just gives you more options, and it makes you a more appealing candidate. Like, if a school knows that you have succeeded in college already, then that really bodes well for succeeding in college again. If you come in with 36 credits already met, guaranteed with that AA, then the odds that you're graduating from their school within 4 years are very high. And right now, 4-year graduation rate is huge. It was given a bigger part of the metric in U.S. News and World Reports within the past couple of years, and I do think that that's probably why schools have started very heavily prioritizing it. I think they heavily prioritized it before, but now it just seems like there's this huge push on about that. And that's just my conjecture as to why that suddenly got very, very popular, or very important to the schools. So, yeah, if a school tells you you can't dual enroll, just go ahead, go on the website for the dual enrollment college for your district and do it anyway. These schools cannot gatekeep dual enrollment, and I believe you can dual enroll as a private school student. It certainly looked that way when I looked at the Broward College where this student who was talking to me would be going. And certainly you can dual enroll as a public school student. So just do it. You may be paying for the classes. They may not be letting you take dual enrollment as part of your school day, but you can take them online. Be judicious, use Rate My Professor, make sure that you are not taking anything too heavy. If you're already taking 7 heavy classes at school, make sure that you're making good grades in the classes. Don't take on any more than you can handle. But some of these classes don't take any more than an hour or 2 a week, and it's worth it, like I said, to package yourself attractively to these colleges. And I do believe that having an AA certainly helps package you attractively. Even if your school is like, oh, we don't do AAs, the only people that do dual enrollment are the people that can't hack it in AA. Oh my goodness, that is not true. That is not true at all. You can do both. So I hope that this helps somebody. And follow my TikTok for more helpful high school and college advice.